Hey guys, Barretus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So I've been doing a fair bit of work since the last recording. I've extended these farms all out now. We've got a bunch of red orchids that are being... I guess they're just sometimes dropping a seed. So I planted all the ones that we had redstone ore for, but now we need more redstone ore. I've also just extended these farms. I planted melons and sugarcane, melons and pumpkins and beetroot down here instead of the Pam's crops, because I didn't realize it at the time, but Pam's crops can't actually be put in barrels to generate dirt, so they all filled up, so I thought I'd just leave them and start working on the other stuff. We're still getting this rice for the moment, but we'll probably get rid of it too at some point and just grow more more vanilla crops that we can use to get dirt. We're up to 88 stacks of dirt. We've almost hit the limit for this barrel when we start putting dirt into the quest thing. I've also just spread a bunch of grass out all through this half of the base. So you can see on the map now we've got a good chunk of the base is all nice and green now, which is pretty cool. I've also did some upgrades to my tools. So I gave these guys, was it treated wood handles, which just gave them like 10 more durability, I think. But also changed the look of them a little bit, which is kind of nice. I made a new pick, a Cobalt Pick, and this one's got luck 3, diamond and emerald, so it's a fortune pick. I replaced the electrum on the Manulan broadsword with silver, so now it's got holy, which apparently gives it another 3 damage against undead, which should be nice. I actually spent a fair amount of time and I've cleared the ruined city completely. So you see all these little dots on the roads? That's basically how I sort of did my my normal torch and cobblestone thing when I'm exploring a cave. So I was just blocking off paths and keeping track, and I have checked every single building in this place now. Looted them all. Broken just about every spawner in there. I know there was a ghast spawner around here somewhere, or maybe up here, that caused us some grief last time we were there. I didn't see it. I think I must have just gone around it as I was going through everything. But we do have a ghast spawner now. We got a ghast spawner and we had an enderman spawner from that dungeon in the last recording. So we've actually got heaps of spawners now. Blazes, witches, ghasts, skeletons, cave spiders, endermen. This one's a skeleton, but a different skeleton? Yeah. So I don't know what's different about that skeleton spawner, but whatever. So yeah, we could look at setting those up at some point. I also built the security terminal and set up our wireless crafting terminal so it can now link to that little crystal thing we made last time. And we can use it, which is pretty good. It's only got a 16 block range though, so it's not that useful at the moment. I made one of these elixirs that cures poison when you have it in your inventory, which was just kind of handy when we were going around the dungeon, around the city. So down here, I don't think I did too much. I did fill out the crafting bays, so we've got 2 rows of 8 now with 4 molecular assemblers on each. And I went through all the patterns and sort of redistributed them so that hopefully they're more efficient now, I think, when it has to multi-craft. I'm not sure, I just sort of winged it and just made sure that sort of recipes that wouldn't be trying to craft at the same time were in the same machine. So hopefully it should be really parallel now and be very quick. I also dug out a lower level basement. So I'm intending to, if we need another row of assemblers, they'll go here, and then we'll probably dig out the floor and do a 4th row underneath. So we'll be able to do 4 rows of 8 on one of the, if I can get up here, on one of these tunnels, because the tunnel has a dense cable that it's going into. So we could just do 2 more tunnels down there, with 2 more regular cables coming out of it and do another 2 rows of 8. Which is pretty cool. I don't think I'd changed too much else down here, actually. Let's see, I did do a lot of just sort of little things and messing around. Oh yeah, I made an ender pouch, just on the white channel, and set it up with an ender chest here that's just outputting into this interface. It just needed to output into a interface somewhere on the network, and this one seemed to be a good spot where it was sort of out of the way and not really gonna interrupt too much other stuff. So while I was exploring the city, I was just dumping stuff into this ender pouch, and yeah, it was much better than the crates. I've gotten rid of them now. We couldn't go too far before they filled up. It was kind of annoying. But that's good. We got some more food made up and stuff. Oh, so quests. I got enough beef for the wolf quest, so it's done. I did technically get the ocelot quest complete as well, but we're still using the fish for fish traps, so we don't actually have enough to keep cycling that yet. But this page is now done. Basic survival's now done and says it's done, because we completed this a second time and now it doesn't appear to have bugged out quite as much. At least the pop-up's gone away now. Which means we've got this one yet another modifier needs us to get a bunch of Ardite, which we just don't have access to. We need to, I think, crush netherrack to try and get Ardite, and the problem is we need redstone to do that, and we are really hurting for redstone. So that one's out of the way, out of our reach for the moment. This one requires Dragon's Breath, which there's a quest for here, so we'll probably wait to do that one until we get to this guy. And the big steam one I'm actually planning to work on today, I think. Still haven't done anything in here yet. We might do that now. I kind of want to save that. I've seen some of the stuff that you do with what is this mod called again? We've got it in here. Advanced Rocketry, isn't it? Yeah. I've seen some of the cool stuff you can do, and it's I'm looking forward to sort of diving into that once we've got our power and our resources and everything sort of down. Redstone is still such a huge issue. So looking at the terminals, I redistributed all of these, so I think they'll be pretty good for crafting now. And I've been let's see, what else did I have to do? Oh yeah, I built a bunch more capacitors too. Actually, I need to get my prison hammer. I'm not sure what I want this guy to be. Probably that. Yeah, that's good actually. That'll give us how full it is and what its current rates are. Or do we want to put... Yeah, I think I like that better. So we know input, output, and what the actual level is. Yeah, so I basically filled that whole inner area up. It's probably easiest to go up here and see it. So like it's just filled up completely with one little block in the center too. So it's able to store 43 million RF now, which is good because we seem to have hit a position where this system isn't sort of turning itself off and on all the time. We're generating pretty good power and using about the same, but we are still slowly accumulating a little bit of power, which is nice. Yeah, but today I've been looking at a couple of mods that I haven't really played with in the past. So Woot has a manual, and apparently it's all about making mob spawner grinders. So I was reading through this a little bit. It's a big multi-block factory thing you make, and then you sort of get essence from mobs and you can use it to farm mob drops, which is probably going to be handy because I think we're going to start needing nether stars soon for a few things, which means we got to farm withers, and I really don't want to have to fight any more withers than I have to. And if we can use this thing, that'd be pretty cool. I'm planning to put that in that basement area. And the other one is environmental tech, which I've seen a few people use before, but I haven't actually used it myself. So we can make these multi-block ore miners, resource miners, a solar array, which could be cool, and a beacon, which apparently you can, if you want to, you can add a modifier that like keeps your food saturation up, which would be amazing because we just wouldn't have to worry about carrying all these different kinds of food anymore, and it would be huge if we can get that. The problem though is that all of this stuff requires power, and we just are not there yet. So I'd like to build the void ore miner, because you can put different lenses in it, and it'll like focus on getting different materials. So for example, if we want to get redstone, in the void ore miner, if you use a red lens, you got a 10% chance to get it instead of a 5% chance. So if we can build one of these, we could have it focus on redstone, and hopefully that would take care of our redstone issues. It would also give us more redstone ore to keep expanding the farm up there as well. So, not sure what I want to focus on today. I was thinking of doing this to get this Lifeblood Crystal, because we only need 2 more and we're at regular health. I'm hoping that one might give us the other one that we need, because I don't think any of these do. No. So yeah, that Power of the Dragon quest might give us the Lifeblood Crystal as well. Otherwise it'll be something in here, I'm sure. But yeah, I'd like to get these quests knocked out, but we just need redstone. We need it so bad. So let's have a look at this. So if we want to make a void ore miner, it's a multi-block machine that mines ore from the void, cost of large amounts of energy, which we don't have a lot of. The lens can be colored to target different resources. Any modifier can be used in place of the modifier cores. Builds it below the controller. So the bottom laser core must be able to see bedrock. Any block below the laser core must let light through. You can add a speed modifier and an accuracy modifier. Increases lens targeting chance, decreases duration of mine. Okay. So, energy buffer of 1,000,000. It costs 320,000 RF per duration, and the duration is 400 ticks. So I think every 400 ticks it gives us a something, whatever it decides to mine. And then, interesting, when you increase it, it has minimum ticks, so it can tick faster, I guess. Yeah, and it actually costs less energy per duration when you upgrade it. Interesting. But if we go with the tier 1, we need structure blocks, machine base, laser cores, and then the higher tiers can have modifier cores. So if we tried to get a tier 1, structure blocks and machine bases. So let's have a look in here. So structure. Okay, that didn't really help. Environmental tech. Alright. So there's different structure blocks. There's basalt, alabaster, and hardened stone. And then the same for machine bases. It requires basalt, which we don't have, I believe. Basalt or alabaster? Yeah, we actually have nothing from environmental tech in our system. So I think we have to go with the hardened stone, which is just made from stone and cobblestone. Which is fine. I think it's just a visual thing. And then we use the tier 1 to make tier 2. Tier 2 to make tier 3, tier 3 to make tier 4. Tier 4 needs a nether star each. Wow. Okay. So then the other one was machine base, I think was the other one we needed a bunch of. 20 machine base. Oh, I misspelled that horribly. 20 machine base, which is the same thing. It's not too bad. We could do that. So then we would also need a void ore miner controller. blocks of gold, blocks of quartz, block of diamond, block of iron. We can do all that. A clear lens, which needs a lens and a bunch of clear glass. Just by smelting enriched sand, that's doable. How do we make this lens? That's just the glass. It's fine. A laser core, redstone and iron, we can do that. What about the tier 2? Needs 3 of the tier 1 and blocks of diamond. Alright, we can totally make this. Pretty easily too, I think. So first thing we need to do is make hardened stone. So let's teach it. Hardened stone. So we'll teach the system that. We might need to teach it how to make smooth stone too, just to make sure we can handle... Yeah, we have like next to no smooth stone. So if we do a processing pattern, tell it 1 cobblestone makes 1 smooth stone. We'll put that in the furnace. Alright, so we can do that here. So alloy smelter knows how to make stone. And we'll just start from here. I guess you know how to make hardened stone. Okay, so then next we needed tier 1 structure blocks and machine bases. So first of all, can you just give me like 10 hardened stone, just so that we got something to work with here. Search it in here too. So structure block. Hardened stone structure block needs gold and redstone. Crafting recipe will teach you that. We could teach it tier 2 as well, but I think we'll just try and get the tier 1 working today. I don't think the upgrading this to like tier 2 or 3 will be a problem. It's the powering it that's going to be an issue. So we'll get a tier 1, we'll get redstone, and then we'll use the redstone to upgrade our reactors and maybe build the solar generator too. That could be interesting. Okay, so it can make tier 1 structure block. So then what was the other one? It was like a machine base. It's called machine base? Yes, machine base. This guy. Hardened stone machine base. That we've already taught it how to make iron bars for the meshes. It gets gold nuggets out of the compacting drawer. So that should be fine. So we'll teach you that, you that. So I think this is the optimal way to do this. You know, like if we have each of these capacitors in a separate layer, in a separate crafter, separate interface, it can be crafting these, more of these while it's crafting these, while it's crafting these. So if you need to craft a bunch of like double layer capacitors, it can craft 4 of these and 2 of them and then 1 of them, and then it's already crafting 4 more of these and 2 more of them, and just makes it all faster, I think. I think that's how it works. But okay, so we've got those 2 in the system now, so we need 24 structure block and 20 machine base. So we should be able to say, give me 24 structure block. And that's really quick too. And 20 machine base. And there was another thing we needed to make too, wasn't it? The assembler. Assembler. This guy. Obsidian and a structure block. Wait, structure block tier 2? Okay, sure. Well, I guess we might as well teach it the structure block recipe then. The tier 2. Oh, it's stalled out. I bet it's stalled out making smelting stone. No, that's fine. So tier 2 structure block. put that in as a crafting recipe. And we'll put him... let's do the machine base and then that guy, because then we can just lay these down the line in their tiers. Alright, that's fine. So 20 machine base, and it's about to finish the structure blocks. 2, 23, 24. Give us one of these guys, just so that we can make the assembler. And then, so there's 2 more things we need, isn't there? We need 2 laser cores and a clear lens or any colored variant. Okay. 2 laser cores. I wonder if it's worth teaching it that. 2 cores, 3 cores, 4 cores, 5 cores. Yeah, I mean it does need more of them. Might as well teach it. But we need to teach it how to make enriched sand first. And then if you just give us some of them, we can then make a processing pattern to say 1 enriched sand, and then if we smelt the enriched sand, we'll make a clear glass. Oh, the step up. Step up's getting me. Alright, to make that. Good, so we can make the clear glass, we can make the enriched sand. We'll teach you to the sag mill, which is now full. That's not good. The alloy smelter, rather. And you can go up here, I guess. So we should be able to... actually, we only need 1, don't we? Laser core. Crafting pattern. Laser core. Teach it that. Put that away. So that'd be tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Put you there. Okay, so you need to know how to make... you've got us that. Make me 2 of them. 2 laser cores. And what do we need for the assembler? 2 obsidian. Easy enough. Alright, 2 of them. Tier 2 block gets us the assembler. Oh, it's got us an achievement too. Okay, and the last thing was just a lens, wasn't it? Clear laser lens or any colored variant. So, laser lens. I guess we have to search for lens. Yeah, there we go. So to make a red lens, we need a clear lens and rose red. Clear lens needs a bunch of glass and a bunch more glass. It's fine, we can make that. There's our 2 cores. So give us, what is it? 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. So clear lens, and give me some red dye. There we go, red lens. Focus that laser achievement. So just craft a lens, dye a lens, right? Okay, so that should be everything we need. 24 structure block, 20 machine base, 2 laser core, and a clear laser lens. And I guess actually the miner controller. Yeah. Which I think requires additional ones of these. Yeah, I think that's in addition to the ones we just got. So we need another 11 of you. And another 1 of you. Hopefully I didn't get the order of that such that... Nope, totally did. It used the ones I was about to make. Make me 2 more of them. 2, thank you. Lens, surrounded with that. Put those in there. And then give me a void ore lens. Void ore mining controller tier 1. Alright, good. That was the wrong one. So the multi-block position's below the controller, and it needs a 7 by 4 by 7. Alright, let's go down to the basement. So there's going to be stuff there. Our main power line is just going to come through the center, so that's fine. So at its maximum size, if we ended up upgrading it fully, it would be an 11 by 11 and 7 deep. So if we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did not bring any extra blocks with me, damn it. Give me some cobblestone. Alright, so from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be the center. Alright, so this will be the center of it. I think wherever we put it, it'll just keep extending down. So I suppose if we just put it there, do we want to raise it up one? Yeah, let's raise it up one. So it'll sit there. Gives us some space above getting power in and whatever, and it sort of sits at this height depending on how it builds out. Okay, so this first level of it is 7 by 7 and 4 down. So I wonder if that includes, like, is the 4 height including the block it's in? So is it only 3 down or 4? I guess we'll just dig 4 and see. So it's a 7 by 7, so it's 3 out on either side of it. So let's get our hammer. Where is my hammer? There it is. So it'll be this big. Actually, I should get my Silk Touch pick out and get these. Pick them back up like that. This isn't broken, is it? No, it's just slow. Okay, so that should be it. It's 7 by 7. And then let's put our laser vision on. And then get our excavator. We're going to go, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and that should be all the space we need. So then the last thing is the center laser point needs to be able to see down to bedrock. Okay, we're currently at 51. I don't think the slime sling will get us back from that. That's alright, we'll just dig twice. Dig 2 layers down and then use sand to get back. So from here... Alright, there we go. So, I think now if we get our assembler, right click on controls to assemble, shift right click, instantly break any multi-block block, left click to list all blocks needed for construction. For tier 1, we need all of those, so I guess we just right click. Oh, whoa, and look at that. Cool, assembly complete. Ah, okay, and that's our lens there. I kind of want that to be a block higher now. Just, I wonder if it's worth lifting that up. Nah, I think that's fine. So what we'll do is, I'm assuming we can just fill this back in now. So if we just put these blocks around the edge here. That's pretty good. We just need to get some light in there. What if we do this? Yeah, that'll work if we do that in the corners. Let's get some more glowstone. Glowstone. Give me 3 more blocks. I don't need that or that. Any of those things. Alright, I also made an eye chisel, which is like an upgrade from the regular diamond chisel. So it gives you this interface now where you can see how whatever you're making looks like in different structures. And you can hold shift and it chisels all. It's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, so if we put these... gotta keep remembering to go down 2 levels. In these corners here. You know what? That is annoying me. I'm going to put my magnet on. Much better. Alright, that is cool. So it doesn't appear to have a UI. Oh. Oh, okay, so the laser disappears if you're not looking at the main block. So it doesn't appear to have a UI. It is complete. Okay, I guess we just plug power into it and put a crate or something beside it. So let's get a crate. Storage crate. And now cabling. How are we going to get cabling to it? We'll need enhanced conduits. Probably need some more of them actually. Can you just craft me like 100 of them, please? Thank you. And we also need 30 of you as well. That's going to be annoying because they're going to try and go through the same smelter, aren't they? Yeah, probably should have done that the other way around. Oh well. That's fine. We can make some of it manually as well. Oh, if we have any redstone. Do we have any redstone from the farm? Oh yeah, we got a bit. Okay, good. Let me just do... I just put all that away, didn't I? Damn it. Alright, here we go. Just get half a stack of them going in here as well. Just because I'm not sure we'll quite have enough to get down and across to that corner. Couple more, please. Alright, so we want to do this recipe. And that didn't take too long to craft all of them, actually. Alright, there we go. Another stack of them. That should be plenty. Okay, so now we want to break you, and we'll probably turn you into a facade to go back on here. That's fine. So power line will just go straight down, so it's just coming straight out of that battery. Come down here. Is this required? What is this? Ah, okay. Yeah, we could probably leave that open. We could use the facade blocks if we get too worried about it. Okay, yeah, so let's run it this way. That to there. Then go this way. Dodge the watermill. Alright, so we'll put a crate, say there, and then plug him in. And we instantly got some apatite ore. So I would say it's working then. Oops. Pick that back up. Got some apatite ore. Can I... Hey, there we go, redstone ore. Alright, so it's working. Good. What's it doing to our power? It's not too bad. I mean, it's draining another 900 on top of what we were already using, but that's not too bad. We definitely can't sustain it, but yeah, that's not too bad at all, actually. So, oh, firestone ore. That is used to make firestone. Interesting. And then iridium ore. It's used for iridium, which is used for iridium blocks, iridium dust. Oh, okay. Advanced rocketry. The titanium. Okay. That is pretty good, actually. It's going, you know, it's not super quick, but for a tier 1, nether quartz, that's nice. I wonder if we can check what the red lens actually does for us. If we say use. Yeah, so it gives us a higher chance for redstone and firestone. And in the resource miner, it'll get us a higher chance for netherrack, hardened clay, and red hardened clay. Okay, so you can use a resource miner to get, I guess, things other than ores. Gold ore now. Cool. So, I guess the next step, now that that's working, is that we need to set up ore processing for it. And, so let's just... So what was it? 2 beyond there. So 1, 2. So I just want to mark out... Oh wow, that's actually... That's half the room. Okay. So when this thing is fully upgraded... Be 7, 9, 11. Yeah, that's how big it'll be. So with that in mind, we could do a resource miner on this side then. If we felt like it. And then, then we don't really have room for the woot thing then. It's alright, maybe we could put the woot thing like below, even further below. I mean, we're not really limited that much. What's it got now? Tin ore, lead ore, coal ore, iron ore. Cool. Very cool. Alright. So we'll probably need to start wrapping up. It's probably past wrapping up for now. Let's finish by getting a... Where is it? Where are our facades? There we go. Nope, you. Paint a facade to look like that. Nice. And we'll put you there. Sweet. Alright, good. Alright, yeah, that's cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's only gotten this one redstone so far, but it's cool. It's getting us a bit of everything. So the next step, yeah, is to set up processing. So maybe we could do some more processing just in this space here between the elevator. Because, I mean, we'll just need, I guess, sag mills and alloy smelters. And at the current rate, we probably don't need one for each, or we can probably just process everything at once. We've got access to some pretty good speed upgrades, so yeah. I'll have a think about that, and we'll look into doing that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.